Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of Jared Opens a Box, and this episode is actually going to be pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
This was an idea that was introduced by Summer, so why don't you go ahead and explain a little bit of what we're doing today.
Okay, so we're doing Marvel versus DC Pops, basically. Because they're all Walgreens exclusives, and they were like in the same, like released at the same time.
Yeah, so they're kind of within the same wave, per se.
To a Marvel, to a DC. So.
Yes. So we're not sure if we're going to do something like this every season, but the basic idea is that we're going to try to pick 2 Marvel and 2 DC exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
These all just happen to be Walgreens, but chances are that's not going to be that way.
Yeah.
That just happened to work out that way. But we're going to try to have 2 Marvel, 2 DC, and one of us is going to pick a side. And
this
we're
time
just
I
going
picked
to...
Team Marvel.
She picked Team Marvel, I picked Team DC. Although usually it doesn't work out that way. I'm usually more biased towards Marvel. I mean, I'm going to be honest, but I picked DC this time because of my man Doomsday here. But you know, but this is pretty fun. This is a really fun concept. I'm giving all the credit to Summer because she came up with this idea. We were supposed to have another video here, but unfortunately we didn't get a pop in time, thanks to Blueberry. But you know. Funko's fault for that. It was, and we'll get to that video later. But let's go ahead and get started. Who you got over there?
Okay, so I have Mystic Armor, Iron Man, and Annihilus.
Yes, and I have Ezreal Batman and Doomsday.
Yeah.
So which one?
We had to go to like 5 Walgreens to find them.
Oh gosh, this took forever to find. We found all 4 of them at the exact same Walgreens, so it was crazy.
Yeah.
So do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
So we have Mystic Armor Iron Man, and he's obviously Walgreens exclusive. He's number 980 or 918.
980.
918. And that's the back. It's just
Annihilus is on
there.
there.
Yeah. This makes sense.
That's the nice thing about this episode is that they're all Walgreens exclusives, so you don't have to mention that with every single one.
Okay, he looks really funny.
Yes, it
he looks really funny.
This is why Team DC is. This is why Team DC is better. We don't have ponytails.
Yeah, he has a ponytail. It's really weird for Iron Man to have a ponytail, but okay. I mean, it's Iron Man. He looks very cartoonish, I think.
I like the armor.
I think he looks very cartoonish.
Well, yeah.
It's supposed to be?
Yeah, aren't all the Marvel pops kind of look cartoonish? I don't know. I mean...
Well, compared to those.
That's true. These ones kind of look more...
compared to those.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because Marvel versus DC. So
okay.
Compare.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I think he looks very cartoonish, but his armor looks really cool.
I love
it. Looks
the
like
armor.
ketchup and mustard, basically.
Okay. The armor definitely looks more medieval, which I think that's kind of the look they're supposed to be giving it.
Yeah.
I actually really like that.
He does pass the stand test, so that's like one.
It kind of looks like a samurai armor almost. I wonder if that's what it's supposed to be based off of.
Probably.
And it looks like he has like the traditional yeah.
Yeah.
It bobbles too.
It does.
Yeah, it mentioned the bobble.
Well, it does bobble. So I think Marvel had one point because it stands.
Well, we'll see about that. Next up, we have the first for Team DC. We have Ezreal Batman. This is Pop Heroes number 407. This one's actually from Batman Arkham Knight, which was a video game, believe it or not. Walgreens exclusive, of course. There's the side of the box. The back of the box does not show Doomsday because Doomsday is not from this game, of course. So it wouldn't make sense to put it on.
Wait, yours says Pop Heroes.
Yeah, they don't actually.
Mine doesn't.
Yeah, because Pop Marvel is actually a completely separate line. DC doesn't have their own line.
Yeah, yours just says Heroes.
Yeah, DC doesn't have their own Pop
That's
line.
weird.
Isn't that silly?
That's really weird.
They're just part of the Pop Heroes line. It's so fun. So that's already a point against DC, I guess.
Yeah.
For not having their own Funko line. Ooh.
Wow. Okay, I think he definitely beat Marvel in this round.
So here's Ezreal Batman. Very, very cool looking.
They actually put blood instead of green.
Yeah, if that is blood. I don't know if that's blood or if that's just part of his
Or
mask.
it could be face paint.
Yeah, this is something. I don't know if it's blood or face paint, but there's some sort of red stuff on his mask here. The mask itself looks great. He was also wearing a hood here with some sort of red marking here. Yes. Oh yeah, it looks like arrows actually. Yeah. And this is supposed to be Batman. I'm not sure.
You can't tell.
Yeah, you can't really tell. You can't really tell. I guess you'd have to play the game to understand that. Which I've seen a little bit of some of the Arkham games, but I guess I haven't seen this one. The outfit looks fantastic. He has the belt on here. He has some. Well, I kind of see the Batman down here actually. Now that I'm looking at it.
He needs a Batman symbol somewhere.
Yeah, it said he has like what looks like a cross almost.
Yeah, it's like this symbol.
Instead of the bat logo. And then back here he has like these what are these called? Gosh, I can't think of it.
Like
what are these called?
I just call it a ripped cape.
Yeah, ripped
I
cape.
can't remember
Yeah,
what
I
it's
guess
called.
yeah, whatever this is. And then the rest of the outfit just looks really cool as well. Really cool though. Just saying.
Okay, so I think DC took it that round.
Okay,
I think
okay.
DC wins. Because
Now
he
these
looks
two
cartoonish.
are going to be the interesting ones.
Yeah, but they both stand.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so next we have Annihilus. He's number 917.
These two are my personal favorites, so I'm not sure which one's going to win.
These two?
Annihilus and Doomsday.
Oh, okay, this side, and then the back just has the same thing. Actually, the back of the Marvel box has like.
Yeah, like
The
the
cartoon.
comics and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the comics not cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoons.
I'm like, yeah.
I mean, they had cartoons, but.
Well, that's more comics.
Yeah.
Cartoon. He's really tiny.
Wow. He looks really cool, though.
Okay, so this is Annihilus. Yeah. I think he's a bat.
He's like I don't know what Annihilus is necessarily. I know he's like an alien sort of thing.
Well, he's very green.
He's from like
Because-
a dimension known as the negative zone, which is like a different dimension. Obviously, it's a different dimension. So I guess I would consider him an alien.
Well, he has like a purple like
Armor.
yeah armor. He has abs.
Even your abs, man.
He has abs.
Bat wings.
He has wings.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's really not much else to say. I mean, he has
Yeah,
like
I guess he doesn't have the
spiky
craziest
features right
design.
he has like a robotic mouth.
Yes.
It's really weird. And
That's
he
like
has
one of his trademark details.
horns or something.
Yes, I like his. I like what they did with him.
Yeah, I think he looks good.
Now, they didn't give him his little the stick that he holds, the cosmic control rod. That's weird.
That is weird. I don't know that he's supposed to have, but
He holds like
It is
this.
weird.
Usually has like this rod that he holds or something, but they didn't give it to him.
and he does stand, so that is another point for him.
And here we have our final pop for today, the last one for Team DC. This is from Injustice: Gods Among Us, also a video game. So I guess for DC, they were just picking ones from video games. I don't know.
what Marvel's based off of.
Just comic characters.
Ah,
This is Doomsday, Pop Heroes number 408, Walgreens exclusive. There's a side of the box there, back of the
is really
box.
cool.
Really, really cool. Yeah, I really like that. I hope we get more pops from Injustice because I really like that game. I like both Injustice and Injustice 2. I thought it's actually a fighting game. So.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my god. He has a ponytail.
Oh, he does have a ponytail. Well, there you go. Okay, Team DC does.
And it's braided, so. Yeah, I think DC kind of wins.
Look at that. Holy cow.
That's crazy.
I mean, this is actually insane.
That's actually really
This is a
crazy.
really good pop.
He has like spikes. All
Yeah,
over.
he has spikes all over.
Mhm.
Yeah, spikes all over his face here. All over. He has this big unibrow. Red eyes, sharp teeth. He has spikes on his knuckles here.
His
sharp
toes
teeth.
are like. Those aren't teeth.
Or
Those are
sharp
toes.
teeth. Sharp toes. Sorry. He has like
He has abs.
cargo pants on. He does have abs. Kryptonite on his pants, which is Superman's weakness.
Dang.
And then he does have that ponytail, of course.
And he has shorts.
Yeah, the cargo pants.
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, well, I think I gotta give it to DC because Marvel's looks very cartoonish, and there's DC.
Well, we still got to do our ratings.
We do.
So let's start with Iron Man Mystic Armor. What are we going to go ahead and give
I give
him?
him a 7.
7's fair. I
I
give him
know I'm
7.
supposed to be Team Marvel, but like
I'll give him a 7 too. I really like the medieval style of the armor. I like how it looks. I think they did very
I
good
think
with
his
that.
ponytail's hilarious.
Yeah, the ponytail's
He
really
has a
funny.
brighter ponytail than I do.
Azrael Batman. What are we going to give that?
I give him an 8.
Really?
No, I'm not supposed to.
Wow.
But I kind of.
Look at that, guys. Ezreal Batman getting an 8. I agree. I really like the design of that one. Annihilus.
I give him a 7 too.
I'm giving him an 8. I like Annihilus. He's one of my favorite Marvel villains, so maybe I am a little biased towards Marvel for that one. But I like Annihilus's pop. I really like how they did like the robotic textures on him
That
and
is
stuff.
pretty cool.
I like the shoulder pads too.
I
I don't
think
know
it
if you
would've been
mentioned.
better
I don't know
if
if
I
you
did.
mentioned the spiky. Did you mention the spiky
Yeah.
shoulder pads?
I didn't call them shoulder pads. I said spiky.
Well, yeah, you get spiky
Yeah.
things.
I
Okay.
forgot what they were called.
Okay, well you're good. And then we got Doomsday.
I gave him a 9.
Yeah, he
He's
has to get a
really
9
cool.
out of 10. That is one of the
Yeah.
best DC pops I think I've ever seen.
That's pretty great.
That is a really good pop, and I think if you guys can even try to find this one, you
Good luck,
should.
but definitely get it.
Yeah, you should definitely get
It's
this one.
really cool.
It is really, really good. I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, we have got to get this. I remember I showed Summer this one. I was like, we have got to try to find this.
Yeah. That
Like, wherever it is at, we have got. And I saw and found it was Walgreens, and I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
But we found it after
We did.
5 Walgreens later.
We did, and here we are. We got all 4.
Yeah. So I guess just comment Team Marvel or Team DC.
Yes, comment Team Marvel or Team
Yeah.
DC, which one you find better. Remember, this is Team DC, and
And
this
these
is Team
two are
Marvel.
Team Marvel, yeah.
And I'm Team DC's representative.
Well, I'm supposed to be Team Marvel, but like Team DC. Is
No,
really good.
you stay over there. But yes, that does it for today's episode, guys. Let us know down below which team you prefer. Yeah, we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.